Hey, hey, hey. Oh, me, 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 me. Hello. Hello there. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? No, no. Okay. Just checking. Oh, did I close that? Nope. So I wonder where you are. Oh, Stephen Ashley. Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, Stephen? Howdy do. How are you? We're gonna get into some shit tonight. It's gonna get very, very real. We're gonna have a good long talk. They're right here. I don't know. Mm, 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 right here. We're gonna get into some very, very real shit tonight. Yes, indeed, we are. Why does this thing keep opening up? Okay. Yes, it's gonna be quite dramatic. I have a question that I want to ask everybody. So I'm waiting for some folks. There's three people who in here hiding out, not saying nothing. Okay. Okay. You stuck? I got a very good question. Did you watch my video today? Did you watch it? Did you? Did you watch my video? I need to know. Because I wonder where you are. And I wonder what you do. We're gonna have some deep conversation, you know, pertaining this all this. We're gonna have some red pill talk. It's very important that we have this here discussion, you know, because things is getting crazy out here. I'm gonna make my light red to go with the theme of the night. Yes, red. Red is the color. Did I push the right button? That looks a little orange. No, that's red. Yes, Sunny. Yes. Yes. Honey. Very important to the young people. It's crazy that the young people are even involved in such a thing. It's like, oh my gosh. Because I wonder where you are. And I wonder what you do. And I want to tell you so much. Hit that button. I'm all alone in here. Like the lead attorney said, talking to myself. What part you support? What part of Red Pill do you support? It's the part that Neo does, you know, because he was simping for his girl in that movie. I don't know if people notice this, but they based this thing on something. What part is there to support? Like the masses aren't any one thing. Like it's all based in some guy's feelings about how they're being treated by some women. Like if all women. Oh no, I got a real good question though, but I ain't gonna say it yet. I got a real good question. And since you somewhat support in some ways, that would be you'd be a great contributing factor into what this is. Oh yes, honey. I can't wait. I think I'm gonna have to because ain't nobody in here. It might just be me and you, Steven. It's just gonna be me and you. You all right with that? If it's just me and you, we just have us some talk, some chat, and talk it out. Let's talk it out. Let's talk it out. Talk it out. Oh, mm. Yes, honey. Yes. O'Shea. Oh yeah, that O'Shea. What's his name? O'Shea Duke Jackson. O'Shea, I think, right? And old Kevin. Nah, Kevin. Kevin's all right. I don't hate Kevin, but but Kevin is not really. I don't even see Kevin as being red pill. Like Kevin doesn't even fit the description. What's going on, Spot him, shot him? Yeah, we in here having some. We're gonna have some deep conversation pertaining to some red pill shit. I got a question that I want to ask all of my guys here, and I want some realness. No simping. I want some realness, some real answers. Because I have a trivia question pertaining to the red pill. I got my red light up for my question. Ah, I'm ready to get into it, honey. Yeah, but I don't even see Kevin Samuels as even really being like he doesn't really even fit into the thing of the red pill stuff. Like his thing is just like it's like basic old school shit. Like men run the household, women, take care of the household, and men, do support the whole thing, and everybody follow man. It's just some old school shit, you know. It's not scream at girls, cuss at girls, call girls shit to make yourself feel better. That's that's what the red pills. These little young dudes, which I can't wait to ask my question, y'all. It's gonna slip out if I ain't careful, but it's a very very good question, and I want to see how people who kind of follow into that stuff. I want to see how they explain their way out of my question. Because my question, oh, she's a doozy. I can't wait to ask my question. I can't wait. But they're gonna make me wait. Where are these people? Where are you people? What you getting your food ready or something? What is happening here? How can you send me a video to review? Is it on YouTube? Hey, can buy them. If it's on YouTube, just send me a link in my like in a regular message. Just send me a link. Um, like I think you could send like a regular message right through YouTube alert, right? Can't you? I think you can. Um, Let me see. Just pick a random person and go there. Maybe not. I thought maybe you could send a comment or something. I don't know. Maybe in a comment, maybe? Okay, here we go. What we got? What we got? What we got? I want to ask you, how can I send you a video to review? uh, let me see. Let's see. It's red pill, black pill, blue pill, even white pill. I've been watching a few of your older videos. One really stood out to me. Which video was that, Can Byam? What stood out to you? I want to know. Hey, Brittany, I have a question. I'm waiting for some more people to come on up in here. I don't want to waste my question. It's a red pill associated question. A very good one, a trivia type one. Y'all ain't gonna know what to do with yourselves when I give you this question. It's gonna be hard to talk your way out of this question. I don't like Donovan Sharp. I don't know who Donovan Sharp is. No, I probably know him by face. I'm not good with faces and names. I know faces and I know names, but I can't match them together. Let me see. Who is Donovan Sharp? Sounds familiar though. Okay. Hmm. Oh, you know who I like? And I would actually suggest, this is the first one of these I've done, but I would suggest you guys go to the page of and subscribe to his channel. It's a Confidence Creator is the name of it. I like that guy. I have high expectations of his channel. He has the thing, the X factor. I'm very good at that. Point that, like, I could easily be a talent scout. I can smell the X factor. And he's got it. He's got that thing. It's called the Confidence Creator is his channel. He does this cool shit. Like, it's like, buy my t-shirt, little bitch. I love it. Every time he says it, I'll be like, oh, I would, but I'm broke. And cheap. I'm broke and cheap. It would probably evenly distributed too. Let's see. Sleep paralysis. Astral projection. I had an experience many years ago, and it was the most frightening thing I've ever experienced. Okay, tell me about it, K and Byam. This sounds creepy. I likey, me likey. Is that what the video was? No, that was somebody else. Okay, wait. What was the one that said they were gonna send me? Oh, that was Steven. Let's see. Can you just leave me a comment and I don't know how to check it in here, but it, like it maybe in my last video, maybe in my last video, maybe send me a comment and put the link in there. Okay. It only stopped after I moved. Yes, honey, yes. Tell me of your nightmares. Ooh. I like to try to be on a specific topic. We just gonna get into it. I'm sick of waiting. I know as soon as I get to going, these people gonna decide to pop in here because they're so rude and they do this shit on purpose. I just know it. I think I've seen him Is he a dark skinned dude? Yeah, yeah, he is. And he's got a little sign thing behind him. It says ATM cash or whatever. He talks in this weird voice or whatever. But then, like, first time I saw it, I thought it was a little bit off putting. But then, like, listening to him, I was like, oh shit, he's like real deal. He's like real deal. Like, he's gonna be big. I'm great at predicting these things. He's gonna be big. Yeah. Yep. And he's not toxic. He's not red pilly weird. He's like man. uh, yes, honey. All right, so raise your hand if you saw my video. Did you watch my video? Did you? We're gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Hey, Edward Thomas. Did you watch my video? It's very important. It's a part of the day. It's a part of the day. We are going to be discussing red pill shit today. So I need for you guys to have watched the other video. Yes, there you go. Yep, good. Good, Edward Thomas. Good. You watched it, Brittany? Yeah. Mm. Yes. Ooh. Uh-oh. We got a newbie in here. Yahargul. Now, sometimes I think that maybe I'll fuck the name up. This time, I'm sure I done. I'm sure I done. Odds. I know you watched it. You left a comment. Oh, you watched part of it. Now, see, this is why my what's namey numbers are down. People watching part of the video and not the other part. If you can sit on here with me for 3, 4, 5 hours, you can sit through 20-minute video. Y'all are fucking up my chances of success. We are a team here. Do better. Do better. Think what the it's like think of it like a pain medicine. As far as Stephen Ashley asked, do you think all red pill is toxic? My answer to that is easy because of the reference of pill. Think of it like any pill. That's a medicine, right? Like like a painkiller, right? It's for pain. It's to help, right? The red pill was supposed to kind of free people up in their minds because they're overwhelmed with things not moving the way that they want things to move, right? So, but if you take too many, if you overdose on the red pill, you know, I don't know if you've ever seen a crackhead, but they're not fun to watch. Okay. I've seen them. It's not fun to watch them. It's not fun. It's weird. I don't ever want to do it again. So that's how I feel about the red pill. It's being swallowed like they are ODing on them on purpose. It's like they're ODing on the red pills because they want to do something toxic and horrible. So, and the more of the red pills that they swallow, the more out of control they become, and they want to be out of control. That's the issue. So, it's what they're doing with it. That's why I said I don't even feel like Kevin Samuels even falls into the red pill shit. His thing is like basic man stuff, old man stuff, like stuff from the old days. He's trying to revert back to those, basic old things. And and trying to put people back into whatever position they're actually are in. Like, if you are lazy people get nothing. This is how it is, right? Lazy people get nothing. Lazy people are homeless. No, well, I mean, not everybody who's homeless is lazy, but I'm saying you don't have anything if you don't work for anything. You have a whole lot. You have a whole lot more options. That's Kevin Samuel's whole MO. Sometimes he gets a little irritable and becomes a dick, but that's his basic thing. That's why I say I have a love-hate relationship with Kevin Samuels, because in the basicest of ways, it's hard to not agree with him 75 to 80% of the time. It's hard to dispute. And I don't mean just because he calls out numbers and stuff like that. I mean, that's great. But it's really just because it's very basic stuff. We all are aware of what it used to be. So, but I don't, that doesn't match the shit that I be hearing these dudes running around talking about some red pill shit. Like, the way that they talk is literally just treat women like shit. Don't be a gentleman, don't open doors, don't do nothing. I open doors for old men. This is just common fucking courtesy. You see somebody, I open doors for girls who are younger than me, dudes, like whatever. If you are walking behind me, it is a natural instinct for me to open the fucking door for you. For me, it feels like courtesy, right? But for some reason, a dude's been rejected enough that now he feels like, oh, I ain't doing nothing else nice for nobody. Nigga, you were never nice. What that means is that every time you ever did something nice, it wasn't because you were nice. It was because you were hoping to get something out of it. That's the reason why guys walk up to people, walk up to girls, and be all sweet and stuff. And hey, how you doing? And as soon as the girl says, I'm not really, trying to talk to nobody right now, all of a sudden they just be like, well, fuck you, bitch, you ain't that cute. Because he wasn't nice. He wasn't a nice guy walking up being nice. He was a dude walking up trying to get something. When he didn't get it, he just lashed out. That's what that is. So it's not when these dudes say, I used to be a nice guy and they treated me wrong. And that's why I'm like, I do the red pill shit now. I've embraced nigga, you were always that. You were always an asshole. Now you just openly always an asshole. And that's my issue with the red pill. I can't imagine a man with a half amount of decency being able to fall into some shit like that, because it's not going to make sense to a person who actually has a fucking soul. Let's see. Well, thank you, Odds. I am here to make you laugh, entertain, make you think, and decrease the number of people that will end up in the volcano later. You may not know about the volcano, Odds, but it's a dream of mine. You see, I've always had this fantasy of a volcano and walking the evil people, the soulless creatures, walking them up the side of the volcano. To get right to the top. And then I ask them a question. While they're standing there on the edge. Those spiteful ass people that when they do horrible shit. What's going on, Demi Sylv? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna have a great night tonight. I gotta tell you, it's gonna be a good one. But yeah, so odds. So I get them to the ledge of the volcano, and then I ask them a question, because these are the people where they just do horrible shit, and when you call them out, they double down. They just be like and like entitled, and they sticking to, and they can't be wrong. They can't. They're just the worst. I ain't talking about just people who cranky and I'm talking about those people that you just make them that make you think, the fuck are you here for? Like, what is your purpose? Like, I walk them up to the top of a volcano, and then I ask them a question. It's the only time, odds. This is the only time that they're gonna be reasonable. They're gonna be nice. all of a sudden because they're standing on the edge of a fucking volcano. But the thing about the volcano odds is that once you're up there, it's too late. So even though I asked you the question, still going in the fucking volcano. And that's my dream of the volcano. Uh, it's what makes me happy. It gives me peace. Mm. Can't let go when they get played. And man, they play they self. I know, right? In the diabolical, it's wonderful. It's so pure. It actually passed through my mind too. These red pill people, these evil sons of bitches. Like it's like red pill meets red lava. Let's see how strong your words are right before I put my shoe on your ass and shove it on down in the volcano. Let's see how strong and firm you are then. I bet. I bet you do a whole lot of apologizing and pleading. That's what I bet. That's if I had to guess, that's what I think I hear. Mm. It's a good time up there on the volcano. That's what I also said. I can never visit a volcano though. Not with anybody else. Because if somebody fell in and I was there, they're gonna think I did it. I've been talking about the volcano for years, odds. It's been on my list of things to do. Not to push somebody in a volcano, to have a volcano and have a volcano for that purpose and have it be known that that's the volcano's purpose. Like in my world, it's legal. The volcano is legal. In my imagination, that's how it works. It's great up there. Yes, evil genius. I am evil genius. Yes, but I'm gonna need for the volcano to be active for my plan to work. Let's see. The red pill rage is real. And man, these young folks. I don't know what is it. The young folks. I don't think the red pill thing is a problem for the young folks. The red pill thing seems to be a bigger problem for like the the 20, I say 20-year olds up into coming up into like 40, maybe early 40s. But oh, the I have a question for you guys. I have a question for you guys. And I want to know, maybe I should give you some time. Maybe I should just go ahead and say the question. And that way, because it's going to require some discussion. This here question that I have. So, all right, make sure Steven's in here. Okay. So, Steven is a red pill. No, I'm just kidding. Well, he believes in some of this stuff. He follows a lot of shit. Here we go. Mid-20s and up. All right, y'all. Yahar Ghul, are you a red pill? It helps if you are. It just so you know, it would be nice if there was a red pill in here because it's the that perspective would be very 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 welcome for my particular question. So is there a red pill attending today? Nope. No. Yeah, I didn't think I would attract a red pill. But you're a dude though, right? You're Hargul or you're a guy? I can't see your picture. I think it's a cartoon. If I had to guess, I'd say it was a guy. Is y'all Hargul? Are you male? Well, I guess I can't even really ask that question now. Let's see. Uh, uh mm, Never mind. Oh, you know how to ask the question. If you can't say it right, don't say it at all, I guess these days. I hold technically taking some red pill. I have to, oh, okay, okay. I'm not some hardcore. Okay, well, but I've taken in some info and internalized it. You too likable for the red pill dudes. I don't want, man, a red pill nigga, please. If I wish one would walk up to me and say some shit. he, go- he gonna wish, he gonna wish, he gonna wish he did something else that day. He gonna get the talking to of a fucking lifetime. You hear me? It ain't gonna be cute because he ain't gonna be able to just say something shitty and walk away. That ain't gonna work. I'm gonna get them feelings. Oh, them feelings. Oh, I'm gonna get them feelings. I'm gonna fuck them feelings up. Here we go. Let me get to my question. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. So, oh, Melissa's in the house. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, what we gonna do tonight? Okay. I'm gonna need for y'all to be consistent here because I am gonna ask a question. It's red pill related. Okay. It's a good one. It's a doozy. Okay. It's trivia type question. So, with no further ado, so the red pill space is in high recruitment phase, right? They are clearly, oh, thanks. She liked my bun. Boy, he. Oh, and I can't tell, these icons are hard to read. So yeah, but so the red pill space, they are, it's like they're recruiting. They're recruiting to come to take the red pill and see the world as they do. Right? So my question is, I mean, it won't happen, but my question is, if they are successful, say they had a 100% success rate in recruitment, and every male took the red pill and 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 followed the protocol and took the red pill. What would happen? What, like, 'cause the guys are being rejected too much and they don't like it, right? Oh, Lou Slugger, what's up? Did you watch my video? Raise your hand if you watch my whole fucking video. Cause you know, if y'all going in there watching a little piece, y'all know y'all fucking my numbers up, right? You like you gotta commit. Okay. Like my watch rate thing, it's low. It's always like you gotta watch the whole thing. I promise you. It's entertaining the whole fucking way. Okay? Just commit. Okay? If you don't finish it, at least go back and finish it later. Mhm. Did you watch the whole thing, no, Lou Slugger? Did you watch the whole thing? Or did you watch 3 minutes and 42 seconds? Because it seems like that's what my average is. Y'all play too much. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Front to back. Okay. Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's what I want to know. That's what I asked for. So that's what I want. All right, back to the question. So, 100% success rate. So now in this scenario, every man, baby and old man, all of them, all turn red pill. They're all following that same kind of stigma thing. Now, with it in mind, that the reason why they got to the point where they started doing the red pill was because of the rejection rate. right? The rejection rate and disrespect that they were getting, they what they call disrespect, which is rejection, because they got, entitlement issues. So because they're not getting picked, right? They're not getting chosen, these guys, so they go to the red pill. They then recruit every other male on the planet. So now every male is red pill. What happens to, as far as in the mating game, in the dating game, what happens to the guys whom were the ones who got into it because they weren't doing so well in the dating game? Because now it's all the guys, they're still dating the girls, but they're all red pill. Those dudes are still bottom of the fucking barrel. You think they thought it through? Like, you think they thought it through? Because the ones who were doing just fine with the ladies, if they turned red pill, they'd still be doing fine with the ladies. They'd still be, because it wasn't that, like, it, we already know it's not because they were nice is why they were getting the girls. There's the old thing about nice guys finish last, right? So I want to hear some opinions on this. What happens if all men go red pill? Red pillars love OnlyFans. Yeah, because they love hookers. They like things to be easy because they're mad because they find it hard to meet girls, for girls to like them. Hit that like button if you are in here. Go ahead and hit that sucker. I know my numbers ain't matching up because people been coming in and out, and I'm only 7 to 8. And that can't be right. Let's see. Some of the bottom barrel guys who are able to learn will be less pathetic as a result of taking the red pill. One of the things taught is to not try hard when shit just ain't working, not to beg. Well, shit. Who does that? Who does that? Is that what they were doing? I don't think I'd even call that a simp. I call that like a bitch. Like that sounds like no, you don't know when you're not welcome. like, like, like when when you have to ask somebody why they're not paying. You ever be over at somebody's house and they just seem like they're just preoccupied doing something else, and you try a couple of times to make conversation and nothing really happens. It don't stick. What do you do? I wait for y'all to tell me. I know the answer. I know the answer to it. I just want to see if y'all can tell me what it is. You when you get to the point where you feel like you are not welcome somewhere, what do you do? Unless you're clingy. If you're clingy, you do what he, I guess, apparently what he was saying. Gods are unfortunately be clouded by desire sometimes, just thinking about what they want. Indeed, and pleading and whatever, trying too hard. Shit, I know I was kind of guilty of that. Guys can be awkward as fuck. You could think of it as awkward, but if you have a goal, if you have a goal, your goal is your goal. It, it it's it, it can't be wrong if you did it for a purpose. Like like he, was persistent because he had a thing in his mind what he wanted to happen. So he kept trying. There's a chance it could have worked, chance it not could have worked. Chance it would have not worked. So, you know, It's like basically, so red pilling, I guess, is deciding to just give up on shit. So red pilling is like a quitty pill. It's a quit pill, like something to help you quit. Because if quitting trying with women because it's not working is the thing, then is what about if you're trying to, be promoted or something at your job and you're not getting any traction? Do you quit as soon as you figure out that, like the first time you get rejected, you quit, you cuss out your boss and walk out? Like, what the fuck? I know that's right. Get the fuck on. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, I wanna apologize to you guys. I know what it looks like. I'm fully aware. Remember, I'm Oracle. So I know what it's supposed to look like in the world. I know it's tough for y'all. Like as time goes by, it actually gets tougher. It's like women have been consistently complaining throughout history. We always find some shit to complain about. But you know, men have been like women have been kind of progressing, like being able to kind of conquer this and change that and move up in this and all of that. But it's like there's not a lot for considering the males are supposed to be the stronger species and the followed one, and there's all this stuff that's supposed to be given to you is like almost like a birthright. But because of the civilization that we live in, you guys are not being able to like meet your full potential, and uh and women are weird. Sometimes I can't believe I'm one of them. Uh, you know, but it is what it is. But I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Girls are a trip. They getting their little punishment though. I mean, women are getting punished now by the by the oh, I always get the letters wrong. GB, LGBTQ community. I know I'm missing some letters, I'm sure. But women are getting they just desserts. It always this is how karma works in the universe. Like there's always something's gonna come and try to fix it and balance it out. Ironically, it's like specifically, it's like trans women whom are basically kind of fucking with women right now. Like, no, kind of, it's like men can't say nothing because they gotta be careful with every fucking thing that they say. Because they get like canceled and arrested for shit for looking at somebody in the wrong way. So it's like the trans women have come to punish the women. So they getting they just desserts, man. Your heroes have come they've come to hold the women accountable. It always finds a way to come. The universe will always set shit right. Let's see. I probably thought simp they. Oh yeah, that's simping, man. My shit with my ex kept telling her after we broke up that I wanted to be together. Oh, I was breaking up a tree that didn't want to give me some fruit. Not yet. You know what I mean? I learned to respect myself and chill. I know that's fucking right. And now you in here with me, and she's a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck it. Yeah, She's a hoe. She's a bastard. That's what she is. I'm sorry. Make you feel any better when she's out there getting her heart broken and getting walked on and stepped on? She's gonna be thinking of you, and she feels dumb when she feels stupid. Most guys probably go through some faith. I think it's a minority of guys who just get it intuitively. I'm gonna tell you what I say. If you think of it like this, see, like odds. You are, you say you went through some simp phase, right? And you did not become a hateful, red pill swallowing piece of shit. So the simping is not the reason that guys turn into these things. See, you were an actual nice guy. See, like these guys who morph into this full-fledged red pill, they'll say, I was the nice guy, I was the thing. But I gotta reiterate, no, they weren't. They weren't the nice guy. They were like, manipulative. They were pretending to be nice to try to get what they wanted. And you could tell because as soon as they didn't get what they wanted, they would lash out and say the most disgusting things to people. So that they weren't the nice guy who finished last. They were the asshole who got called out. And then now they're such a victim that they're like, I was this, and now I've decided that nigga, you wasn't getting any. No one was giving you box because people could smell your asshole from down the street. Like that's why it was happening. But you're great. You're great. And I'm happy that I have you here. One of my faves. I'll probably go through some phase. Okay. I don't think red pill is a give up pill. I think it's just about having a better approach, demonstrating value, focusing on yourself and not the other person too much. Like shit that, like, okay, shit like that. Okay, see? And that would be a healthy thing of finding something and then finding the pieces, like you find the pieces in it that work for you. And that is a productive thing to pull from that. Why are these other people pulling that thing from it? Why are they only pulling tell chicks that they ain't shit? How is that? How is that? Like that's what they're pulling from it. Because like I said, they were already an asshole. See? Like a person who wasn't an asshole can see it and be like, oh, this is just be more focused about yourself, be about your business. Like what Kevin Samuel says, you handle your business, do your shit that you're supposed to be doing, make your money, and the women will come. Women are attached to money. If you have money, women are automatic. It's like women are the face on the dollar bill. If you eliminate the more dollar bills you have, the more women you have. There's one for every dollar. So you don't have to chase women. You chase money. Money comes with women. And now you've killed two birds with one stone. That's how that works. But the women that you catch with money are going to steal your money. So you then going to have to remake your money because they're going to take your money and make you fight to see your children. Because they're very much going to get knocked up, have the baby and hide it from you. Still take your money though. Yeah. So be careful with that. Quality over quantity. Most guys probably felt Lewison phase. Let me see. I remember mine vividly. Looking back, I get a laugh out of it. But that's life. You take the lumps. Must adapt. Oh, I like this. You guys are see, look. I'm glad. You guys all got to come in here and vent. Such I need to just get you guys on just get to talking, venting it all out in a safe space. and I get to read and learn. People too much. Let's see. Life line. So move on. Add the little red pills and blue balls. Oh shit! I forgot I made that the title. Yeah. If you watch the whole video, you see that I mentioned that in that video I made earlier. Let's see. I remember mine vividly. Looking back, I get a laugh out of it. She sure do. Humans and other animals too, in fact, must have to evolve. Do you think this trans movement is a way for white men to reassert their dominance over women? No, I think it's a marker of what happens when somebody or a group of people get kind of an awful lot in a short amount of time. It's like, you know, most groups of people like minorities, but like um people who've been like kind of held down or whatever, or held back. It's like a gradual, super gradual kind of thing, them getting their freedom and feeling free and feeling safe and all of that. But this thing happened with the LGBTQ community. I'm not sure how, but something happened. It was like something just opened up and made it terrifying to even to ask questions, even for the sake of learning. Even for the sake of learning, like to ask questions or anything like that about about them. So everyone is terrified to even kind of walk there. And so there's this kind of untouchable feeling that they have. So it's it's kind of creating this where it's too much going on. It's like so much going on that they're actually gonna that it won't be all of them, because it's just like a couple of bad apples. They're gonna spoil the bunch. Um, because they kind of are they feel it. It's like certain ones they feel invincible, and so they're actually striking. They're striking out. It's like if if you feel like say like with black people, white people, because of slavery, they feel like they feel their main fear about black people is that if we accidentally slipped up and ended in power, that we would want to do to them the same shit they did to us. That's the fear. That's why when they get in a room with us, they get real fucking nervous. They think we are violent. They think that they're assuming that that we would do what they would do. You see, like, so with like you know like gay people, or straight, there's so many. Used to you just say gay, but now it's with the LGBTQ community, you know it's like being uh, that train of my thought just choo 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 off the tracks. You imagine if I was high or something? Like, I would never be able to hold a thought at all. This is why somebody like me could never do that. Like, I can't. Okay, I'll be able to find this thought though, because it was on the thing. It was oh God, something else then popped in my head now. That thought is well, here, let me see. Let's see. Be careful who you think they thought. No, I disagree. What about women who provide? Oh, where's that? Where's that question? I like this. You guys are going, honey. I can't. It's hard for me. There we go. Oh my God, it's like it was that far up. Movement, reassert the dominance. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, no, I think that like Yeah, like so they want to kind of make, black men as kind of weak as possible. It's all part of the same thing. It's just a threat to kind of lower the threat of any kind of, power thing. It's like turn everybody into women, like make like the guys, even the guys who are straight dress kind of like women. And if you know anything about history, slavery and stuff, that's what they used to do to kind of soften the men up, the male slaves and stuff. They would rape them, and like in front of everybody, like out in the open, to kind of demasculinize. And I know that's not a word, I just made it up, but it's my word and I'm gonna use it. Demasculinize. They would do that to kind of, soften, the harshness of man, of a black man. So they're pretty much they're all turning into like little. I think the culture right now is very bitch. Like it's a very bitch culture. Like males and like, if I tell you this, like black men started by trying to like right before they started with all this red pill shit. They were trying to do the whole thing of of bashing, black women about, saying, oh, that's why we date outside of our race. That's why we date, white women. And they would, it's like, and we over here like, nigga, I don't care who you date. What's weird though is that you feel like you gotta tell everybody. Why do you need to tell me why you're dating outside? Like, I I ain't asked you that. I didn't ask because I did not care. And then but there, it was like this thing of trying to basically make us feel some type of way, and then that didn't work because black women will mold into whatever the situation around them is. So they molded. They started doing the same thing. Monkey see, monkey do, and so we all kind of date whomever. Like my personal theory is this about interracial dating. I tell you, I know this is completely off topic, but I have a theory. So all men come from the continent of Africa. This is because Africa used to be the only continent that was sticking outside of the water. So unless you were a fish, you were from the continent that is Africa. Until the water went down or whatever, and they went off into those Caucasus Mountains, those people that left and ran off into the Caucasus Mountains and was living in the caves. And they come back with this caveman fucking mentality. Felt like a minority because there wasn't a lot of them. And then so they start, doing all of the shit that they start doing. So had that not happened, still everyone still comes from the same thing. So when people start interracial dating, it's like it's getting back to what it originally was. Everybody was from the same continent. So all of the different looks that everybody has, it's all inside of the possibility, the realm of possibility of all humans. So it's not, there's no pure anything. It all tracks back to the same fucking place. So, you know, like, I mean, I say, as far as sticking together and stuff, I think that's important just because of, certain types of people being kind of alienated and stuff. So they got to kind of stick together. And, when you bring in outside stuff, it could be dangerous. So for that purpose, then maybe, you know, keep it separate. But ultimately, long run, it got to mix back up. It's going to go back to what it used to be. So let's see what I done missed. We here rambling about some shit we wasn't even talking about. And certain type of white man. At least it's what we got. Ooh, something about a white man. What we talking about? Let's see. So do humans and other animals to in fact must adapt evolve? Do you think no? This are at least a certain type of white man. Let's see. Do you think this trans movement is A way for white men to reassert their dominance over women. Um, no, I see mostly black dudes doing that red pill shit. But that's comforting to know that the white people doing it too. I don't feel alone. I just learned something new. I just learned something new and I'm excited. I don't think it, what's okay. Now I got to ask myself this question. Why did it feel less threatening when I thought about a white man doing it, doing the red pill shit than a black dude? That's actually a little fucked up. Like if I dig into my brain and figure out why that is, it's actually I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be pretty fucked up because I got an idea of why that probably was. Let's see. Just got to be thankful if you're one of the ones who can actually learn. Some people will make the same mistakes infinitely. You're probably right. Oh, thanks, Janine. I'm glad to think. I'm great. Yes, you are. Maybe that's just what I want you to think. Look at you. Why you gotta ruin it, odds? Like a Muslim. Maybe that's what I want you to think. I know I'm like super far behind on this. Let's see. I lost it. Oh, there we go. Maybe red pill works, but most guys are just taking the wrong dosage of it and getting poisoned. Yeah, but they're not accidentally overdosing. They're doing it on purpose. They're like taking advantage of it, of the thing. Yeah, that's right. Fuck these bitches. They ain't shit. And I don't have to hold the door for my grandma. I want to let y'all listen to some of this video that I got that video from. Like the manners thing. I don't have to be a gentleman. Being a gentleman is not something that you just use in dating. That's It's funny to me that he doesn't even know that he thinks that being a gentleman is just used in the premise of dating. When you go into an audience of people and they say ladies and gentlemen, are you dating all the bitches in this room? Right? Are you dating them all? Are you there even to date them? What is holding a door for what is w- w- what is common courtesy? When has common courtesy ever fucked you up? Is what I'm wondering. Like, cause he's that type of dude I'll be talking about when you're sitting at the bar and you're minding your business and he come over there real nice, talking real sweet, sounding real nice, and then you say you don't really feel like talking, but thanks, and you're very polite about it, but you just let him know, and he immediately says something fucked up to you because he got rejected. That's not the nice guy who finished last. That's the asshole who got what he fucking deserved. Yeah. I hate that shit. And that nigga need to be called out immediately. Ugh, you should have seen me in the car. I couldn't drive no faster trying to hurry up and park my car so I could say what I wanted to say about his weird ass. Red pill makes most guys are just thinking, no, I don't want to miss nothing. Hold on here. What am I missing? What? Da, 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 da. Some guys taking the wrong dosage. Yes, they're taking the wrong dosage. You gotta be careful who you think is great, though. I don't disagree with you, but I wonder if you're seeing enough evidence to know. No, I haven't seen enough evidence to know. But I'm a weirdo. So you can be a weirdo too. We can be weirdos. together. In fact, I prefer it. I did simp, but I had my father in my life to set me straight. High school was a struggle, it was. Brittany, let's see. What about women who are providers in the relationship? I've always been financially independent and I've always been the one to hold everything down. So all this is really crazy to me. I know it is, Brittany. I know. I know. Are you married, Brittany? The endocrine system disrupts in the food and water that messes with our hormones, lowering testosterone, making men less manly. Say it ain't so, say it ain't so. I don't know. I think women, everybody's just kind of, people aren't being raised. I think just generally in the masses, in like a mass amount of people aren't being raised. They're just being, fed, and they're growing and they're being fed, but they're not actually being raised. Like no one's like putting information in them, like kind of alerting them as they're getting older, and to telling them shit. It's like every time you learn something, you're supposed to turn around and teach that shit to your kid. That's You're supposed to be like, oh shit, I just figured this out. Hey, you, come here. Ain't tell you so you can know now. It's like if I'm 43 years old, if I find out something now that makes me go, oh my god, I immediately want to go and tell my kids so that they can know now. Because then I get all excited. Oh shit, they're gonna know this at 17 and 20. What I didn't know until I was 43. Imagine the advantage they're gonna have. That's how you're supposed to approach children. They're supposed to be better than you. Let's see. Let's see. It's really the conspiracy theories that there's England. Oh yeah, Lawrence not wrong. Okay, well maybe we're crazy or something. Let's see. I gotta get to reading. I keep losing my space, and then okay, yeah, those people, they go out their way to announce that they don't date their race or strange, ain't it? But it's what they were doing right before they were doing this red pill shit. That was what they were doing. The whole mission is always it's like to try to intimidate us into submission. But what they don't realize is that black women in particular are rebellious by nature. So when you tell us we can't do shit, we immediately want to prove your ass wrong. Like we won't be like, well, fuck you, watch this. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. Watch this. Every day is opposite day for a black woman. This is what it. It's go right. Who you telling? Don't tell me what to do. If I want to go left, I go left. I'm like, I don't even want to go left, but shit, now I gotta go left because that told me to go right. I have little cousins and nephews, and they say that old ladies are making more of have a higher social media status and are checking for older dudes. Well, women who are checking for older dudes are women who don't have money. You don't have your own money and and check for old dudes. It's one or the other. It's not both. Older dudes are like something that you go to when you need you need one. You need an older dude. You don't want an older dude. You need one. All right, man. From the dust and the ground, and some people started black. I mean, God made man from the dust of the ground, so all people started. Sure, I'll let you have that. I mean, dust on the ground ain't black, but I, I mean, maybe the area you're talking about has black sand. I don't know. Let's see, hey, Brick City, Brick City, in his house. They are going in right now, Brick City. Let's see. Because Jesus from God is black, just saying God is black. Man, that stuff is. We can't get in and out of that up in here. I don't do. I don't. I can't. I can't fake it. I can't fake it that good. I can't. I'm a whole nother kind of human. I don't. I'm Oracle. I I, I kind of have a little inside information. It's the chemical, I think. Oh, that's the chemical atrazine. The conspiracy guys talk about. Oh God! So men ain't gonna be men no more because of atrazine. I used to think it was something in the water. Watching Fresh and Fit. You watching no Fresh and Fit? Oh, Yaragul was. Oh, okay. Oh, he was. Yeah, he was watching it. Oh, she's saying to me about being a weirdo. My life is a bit more complete now. Yes, we are weird. And that's more than we ever could ask for. I'd rather be weird than anything. I'd rather be weird than anything else. Only because I mean, weird just it means different. And if I wasn't different, then I'd be the same. And if you're in here, then you probably know that I take issue with humans. So clearly, I don't want to be like one. I'm just adjusting here. Just still adjust. 43 years of adjusting. Let's see. I heard about Alex Jones. Alex Jones talked about it. I think, but I thought he was just being a wackadoodle. Yeah, if Alex. I believed it until you said Alex Jones just said it. I was like, oh God. He said Alex Jones said it. I'm like, oh, we straight. That nigga be pulling shit out of his ass. If it sounds crazy, he'll repeat it. And be like, there was a lizard. A lizard built a bridge in San Francisco by itself. There's pictures and videos. It's just crazy. He will literally repeat or just make up or say anything. We're all bots here, not humans. BW. BW. If you are bots, then I appreciate you a lot. Bots. Oh. Oh, not humans, because I said I don't like humans. Haha. Very funny. You're hilarious. I finally caught up. I was trying to catch up. I got behind on my. Oh God, they're going again. Oh, entertainment TV. We are getting it done in here. We are having red pill talk. Did you watch my video? EETV. Did you watch my video today? Moses Jones in the hills. What's going on, boo? Make it do what it do. Yeah, you liked it? Yes. I'm learning. I'm doing look, it's even stuff written in my binder. Look. Let's see. Where's today? See? The 29th. There's video and live stream. Oh, live stream was supposed to happen at 7:30. I fucked that up, but it's cool. I'm here. Better late than never. I'm here now, and it's all that matters. Yes. Yes. So we had war with the red pill. Did you watch the whole video, EETV? Or did you watch part? Be honest. I'm gonna know. Tell me. Same to you, Moses Jones. Did you watch my video? How are we gonna become an unstoppable force if you guys are not gonna do your part? Oh, oh God. No one is finishing my videos. Okay, how about this? How about this? It's not about getting the gist of it. I put all this energy into that. It's very off the rip, just me really feeling. I was driving. I could not get to my house any faster trying to get there to say what I wanted to say. And then you watch part of it and then say, I got the gist of it. My feelings are hurt. Ah, I'm speechless. I'm going to need for you guys to do better, okay? Not cool. Not cool. I thought we were better. I thought we meant something to each other. Y'all gonna turn me red pill. You better cut it out. Like they don't appreciate me. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna be a red pill. AKA an asshole. Moses Jones. Watch the whole video. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, Moses. So sweet. So wonderful. Well, then I'm gonna need you to go back and watch those last couple of minutes. EETV. I'm gonna need you to go back and watch those last couple of minutes. Because even my daughter, she put the little thing on the tail end, which I love so much, and it blends out perfectly. So I'm gonna need for you to go and watch that last couple of minutes. That's what I'm gonna need for you to do. Uh, 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 uh. It's so cool. She does the little thing. I love it. My daughter made that thing. It's so cool. I love it. I love it. It makes it so polished-y. That's another word I made up. Polished-y. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, I remember the end though because I was on the phone sending photos. I did see that. Oh, okay. So maybe you finished it. Isn't it cool though? Don't you love my little closing thing? I love it so much. My daughter made it. Did I mention that? What did you want to say, J9 Eve? What did you want to say to me, EETV? I called you me. You and I come from the same generation. Yes. Yes, we do. Is that all you wanted to say? Okay, here we go. But J9, we come from a different generation. And the young people, different now. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, the dudes though that seem to be really falling into this stuff. I don't really care about those. Like I don't really care about none of them. To be honest with you. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, because they are a different breed. They do some shit that's just like what the fuck. But I remember that actually when I was even somewhat younger. Like feeling like the younger generation, they're just more like they have more like a I don't want to say reckless feels like the wrong word. It's like um they just kind of lack uh like future awareness. It's like they're not aware that there's something after them. Like not coming after them. I mean like something in line after them. It's almost like they only see themselves. Like they think that they're it. Fuck no. No, but I did when I was younger. I mean I wouldn't act. It's just people know what I'm talking about. Like so we're pretty certain you wouldn't act like the young girls now. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. But at the same time, I never would have. Like I wasn't. I'm just not that person. Like when I was younger, I mean, I was, I had the body for as far as like when I was skinny and it wasn't, but I took issue with wearing shorts that were even like regular size shorts. I only wore like culottes and capris and shit like that. Like I've never liked to be um exposed kind of stuff. Like to the point where here's an interesting thing. I've been on here a couple times with like a shirt that comes off my shoulder. That was old ass Janine trying to be cool. That was me attempting to be hip, I guess. I don't know, but that's that's what that was. It was me trying to look effortlessly cool. But I would never walk out of the house like that. Just because I would be scared. Like plus I can control it kind of sitting here. I would be afraid that it would slip down too far or to say this like I had control over it. But yeah, I'm just not that type of person though. But I did grow up with girls who were. So there were those when I was growing up. There was a girl who wore all different color wigs. She wore hoochie wear fishnets, you know. There's always those girls. Literally coincidentally, I'm just not one of them. And my mother told me, take what you will from a man, but leave him his dignity. So I'm not like disrespectful and weird to dudes because I understand how, sadly enough, how fragile that pride is, and the thing is how necessary it is for them to retain it, like to keep it, to have it, to sustain it, because they need it for everything. So Let's see. Where is everybody else at? Maybe just being all quiet, just reading, I guess. Let's see. Dirk, what's going on? We are in here talking serious business. We're having red pill talk. Now, I must ask you, did you watch my video? Everybody who comes in gets the same question. Did you did you watch my video, Dirk? Yay or no? Yay or no? Dirk. Did you watch the whole thing? Did you watch the whole thing? I'll know if you didn't. I'll know if you lie. You have to tell me the truth. Did you watch the whole thing all the way through to the closing part? Yay! Thank you, Dirk. They over here messing up my numbers, watching just little pieces. That's what my little personality is everything. Not everybody is gorgeous and aesthetically pleasing, but everyone like has like a personality. Now, what type of personality? If you build on the personality, if it's, you know, but that's the thing that in fact, like I could tell you this. Let me say this. Like, say, like my teeth, right? I often ask myself, because I like, I'm 43 years old. You wonder, how did I get this old and never get braces or anything? I kind of just like felt like when I was younger, I almost got braces once, right? But then my mom did that weird thing. She picked me up from school and everything. Took me to the dentist. Took me like picked me up from school early. Took me to the dentist. Had all my little pre-appointments done. I was supposed to be going in to get my braces put on. We pull up at the dentist's office and she asked me this question. Something you're never supposed to do. She asked me this question. Now I was what, like maybe 14 or something. She asked me, do I want to get braces? After doing all of those appointments, all of that stuff, I think she was just being cheap. Like I think she was being cheap, but she wanted it to be my fault that I didn't get them. So she asked me that, and of course, I hate the fucking dentist. I have a gag reflex out of from straight from Hades, and so I hate the dentist. So of course, I'm gonna say no. So I say no. But then as I get older, I get a couple more opportunities to do it. But it's like a part of me actually feels like that if I fixed my teeth, I wouldn't be like, because I think it actually contributed to why I am the way that I am. Like my sense of humor, my quick wit, it like kind of molded me into this thing. Like, and it's like this, it's kind of like character. I feel like, and not to mention, everybody's so perfect nowadays because they do all of this fucking work to themselves. I'm light skinned, have long hair. You know how easy it would be for me to end up looking just like somebody fucking else. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Let's see. Oh, you did on the older, yeah. My sister liked braces. She didn't get them. She didn't need them, but she always liked guys with braces. Growing up, she thought they were so cute. She was like, "Oh my god, he has braces." Your bite improves your bite, like how you bite food. I think some of the information I'd say, and I think some of the information in red pill can be good for autistic people. If you have autism, then simply getting older may not be enough for you to know what works. Hmm. I don't know. I don't understand that. Let's see. Kind of like some imperfections. I see older people getting them now. Finally have the money for it. No, I just feel like it took me so long to get to where I was okay. Like just like literally okay to like smile and stuff with them. And so now it's like if I was to do something about them, like I think that it would just be, it wouldn't be for me. If I did it, it wouldn't be for me. I can say that right now because they don't bother me. Like I've come to complete and total acceptance. It's like it's a what if it even it could possibly even change the way that I speak, I think. Doesn't it? Don't they change the way that you speak? I think it would change the way that I talk. I just watched Kevin Samuels going in on Will and Jada. Kevin Samuels' old crooked face. What he talking about? What Kevin talking about today with his head tipped to? Yeah. Kevin. Kevin. Stole my Kevin. Uh, who cares, man? Them people been together forever. They're doing. I don't know how he feeling some type of way about Will and Jada when he's always talking about, like, that's one thing Kevin always does talk about. Marriage is about duty. Family is about duty. It's not about love and respect. And like it's about duty, like what your role is, and you have kids. It's about legacy. This is the shit that he says. So they're still together, ain't they? If he said they have an open marriage, that means they're still together. Where did they fuck up at? Yeah. He need to make up his mind. I think he just wanted to talk. That's the part. That's that version of Kevin that I'll be saying where I have a love hate relationship. Sometimes he's just a thirsty son of a bitch, like Kevin. Sometimes that is what he is, and it's times like this is where he'll show it because he'll contradict himself for that purpose, like just so that he can get in on something. You know, that's that money thing. See, it's more relatable because if you just got everything together, then everybody want to hit on you. Man, they do that anyway. They don't do it. Like I can tell you this, I don't get it when I walk outside. People don't bother me, but I get told that I seem like I don't want to be bothered, like I unapproachable. Unapproachable is the word that I usually get. But I do that on purpose. It's intentional because I don't want to be approached. Ugh. Modern women don't deserve high value men. Modern women don't need high value men. And for some reason, that makes Kevin angry. Modern women can get a low value man because they don't need money. So if they don't need money, why the fuck do they need to go and get a man who has also has money, whom has a million options, which according to Kevin, he's supposed to have the right to exercise those rights to his options no matter what. Why would a woman who works that hard to get all of that shit done, to do all of that stuff, to be able to take care of herself, give that up to be the wife of a man whom Kevin also says that should be allowed, is allowed to still exercise his rights as a high value man to still have multiple women? And I'm not just adding that on. He says that shit. Whenever people mention cheating to Kevin, Kevin comes back and says, what does that have to do with anything? Marriage ain't about you being happy. It ain't got nothing to do with that stuff. Like, then why it don't make sense. Like, but he ignores that part. Like he won't address that. He won't address that. He just goes to the whole thing of, well, you want babies, don't you? Well, you want a family, don't you? You can have babies, and you can even find a husband. You don't need to find one of those people. And I know that women say they want one of those, but women have always said they wanted those, but they never actually married one. It's like me saying I want a chocolate dude, like a super chocolate dude. I was married to a caramel one. Just because that's what instantly gets my boat afloating, doesn't mean that that's all that interests me or all that I can find. If I like you, I like you. You know, and I take funny over hot any day because I love funny people. No. Oh, I never watched the comments in his in Kevin's thing. I watch his videos like all the time, but I didn't even think of it till you just said it. I never look at his I never look at the comments. I have never once looked at the comments. That's so fun. It never even occurred to me to look in the comments. Like the person who will be on the phone line, sometimes I hear them say, they'll be like, "Oh my God, they're saying all this stuff in the comments," and he'll tell them, "Don't pay that no mind. You talking to me." But it never occurred to me to look at the comments and see what they were saying. Now I'm gonna do that. As soon as I get off of here, that's what I'm gonna do. And you're also a masculine woman if you parallel park. Oh my God, I could parallel park like a bitch. I used like when I first learned how to drive, it was like this anomaly thing. No one showed me how to parallel park. I just knew how. It was like the science for me. Like I had explained it to myself in my head how it works so many times. Like I had just imagined myself, well, if the car is like this and there's this much space and I got a back end, so then I would have to get like here, and then I would just kind of visualize in my mind where the car would go. And the first time I tried, when I did my little driving test, nailed it. It was logic, but at the same time, I got my license when I was 19. I didn't want to get it when I was 17. I told my mom I didn't think I was ready. I told her that a car is a death machine, and I'm not mature enough to handle it. That's what I told my daughter. That's what I told my mom when I was 17. I was like, I don't want my license. That is a death machine, and I am not mature enough to handle it. And then when I was 19, I said, okay, I'm ready. When I tell you I was weird, I was very strange. Just to be fair, sometimes women do go out with burns and pain. Out with burns and pay for them. What are burns? Odds. What do you mean? if you have money and you're really gonna be attracted to a man who makes less money than you, maybe, but it's argued that women won't. I guess to be fair, sometimes women do go out. Oh, bums. Oh, that's an M. Oh, I thought that was RN. Okay, I see it. Go out with bums and pay for them. See, why do they have to be bums? That's the kind of stuff that got the red pill stuff going. We gotta watch what we say. We gotta watch what we say. We call men who don't have any money bums. You know, like like you know, broke is fine. You could just say broke. But calling them bums is, you know, th- that that song. I don't want no scrubs. It's got us in this red pill shit. The guys did not enjoy that song at all. Like they were pretty pissed about that, and they're still holding a grudge to this day. To this day. No, but I think that wait, if you really feel in a person, you won't care what they make. No, if he work, I know I'm gonna tell you this. The way that my mindset works is this is what I would care about. Because me personally, this is just me. This isn't a normal person. This is at 43, me now. This is what I would care about. If I met a dude, right? And like this is what would be needed for me to deal with this person, right? Okay. So it would be he would if he has kids, which I would prefer he did. In fact, not prefer. He needs to have already had kids. Reason being, I'm not having no more. Not doing it. It's not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna give you none. And if you ain't got none, I'm gonna feel guilty because you ain't got none. So you need to already have your fucking kids. Those kids need to be grown, if not almost grown, within maybe 2, 3 years of being grown at the youngest. Okay? Because I wanna do, if I'm a couple, if I'm part of a couple, we're gonna have to do uh you know, the truck thing or whatever, not van life. Van life is for single Janine. But if I end up in a situation, right, then it's gonna have to be an RV. So he's gonna have to have kids that are almost grown, right? I'm almost about to move on. And of course, I already have kids, definitely. Have a job that is flexible enough or coming close to retirement. See, and that might push me into dealing with somebody a little older to get them closer to that range, right? Because I don't want to be bound. Like I'm already bound inside my own head. I'm not gonna bind myself to someone else's schedule. Like if I finally get to where I can move like that, I'm not gonna sit still for somebody else's schedule. This is one thing to know. You are not promised tomorrow. That shit is not guaranteed. You can't move. You can't move for other people. The only person that if there's another person that you're going to move for, it's the people that you brought here to the planet. That's the only people that you're responsible for. And that's only until they're old enough to do it themselves. But if you brought them here, they are 100% your responsibility because you brought them here. They didn't choose this. You chose to bring them here. You now have to finish that. So you do that, and then you get to go on about your business. Uh, no, I don't want to be in a truck. I don't want to be in a truck. You know what the ideal thing would be? Like, say, if I could do something with this whole um with the whole YouTube thing. If I could meet another YouTuber whom also was making shit work with just this, where we both could just travel and work and still do what we do and travel, that would be like sick. That would be dope. But in all honesty, I think that I would rather do it by myself. Just because, like, if you're with another person, this is the thing to know. What people are so weird. Like, if you live with another person, you gonna argue. If it's your sibling, if it's your boyfriend, your spouse, your whatever, your best friend, there's gonna be some conflict. And if there isn't conflict to where you can hear it, where it's verbal, it's gonna be underlying, like somebody did something, you're agitated or whatever, but there's gonna be discomfort that's gonna come from that, like in that place. So I kind of like to just avoid any of it. I like to avoid anything like that's not from my own head. Like I don't want outside stuff kind of clogging up my brain. Oh, me too. I wish we could do call-ins. I really okay. I'm gonna put my foot down. This weekend, I am gonna work on that thing. I'm gonna get my daughter to work on it. And try to get that stuff all set up on the other computer. So we could do call-ins. Oh, that would be so cool. Yes, do hotel reviews, get the rooms free. Can you do that? Is that a thing? That's a real thing, the hotel thing review? How do you get into that? I want to do that. That sounds great. All right. So to those who weren't in here earlier, I had this question. It's a red pill question. I don't know who all heard this, but no, there's some in here who weren't in here. Says the red pill space people or whatever, they seem to be recruiting right now. Like, they're pumping out all this information. Clearly, it's for the point of giving insight to other dudes to kind of, get them on board, right? It's kind of, they're recruiting. So, my question is this: if they are recruiting men, uh, and let's say that they had a 100% success rate, right? And every man, child, old man, all of them, everybody, if they all took the pill, the red pill, then what? Because I'll say this, the reason I ask the question is the men who climb aboard the red pill thing, right, are the ones who've been rejected. They're the ones not getting picked. They're the ones being simps and being thrown out. So if that's the case, right? So they're the bottom of the barrel. In the regular world, they're the bottom of the barrel. So if that's the case, if they were to recruit all men to red pill, what would happen with the guys who were already the bottom of the barrel because they still have to date women and be in the presence of women. Wouldn't they still be at the fucking bottom? They would then go right back to being in the same exact space. If it would, they still would be the bottom of the fucking barrel. They just be everyone is an asshole and they're the bottom of the barrel. Like I don't think they've thought it through. Cuz it doesn't make sense. And they would be the Taliban. No, they being a circle jerk is what they be. That's what they all got. That's all that's gonna be going on. I'm gonna tell you this. It's you know what I did today? I was watching oh in fact, no, it was that video, that same video. That I had got that from, like I got my information that inspired the video that I made. So I was reading some comments and it was dudes in there. They were like, I just broke up with my girlfriend. In fact, I'm gonna read y'all some of these things. Let me see. Reactions. Bam. Comments. All right, here's one of the comments from it. Let's see. Broke up with my fiance last year, who I was with for over 9 years because of the red pill rage and the knowledge. I saw the signs and the red flags, and I just wanted to get out as soon as possible. Now I'm single and never been so happy and satisfied with my life. Keep grinding and work on yourself, kings. And this is another one. Broke up with my partner who I was with for 8 years and a little over 9 months ago. For 8 years, a little over 9 months ago. And honestly, I've been struggling since. I think this may have been the red pill rage, as I also stopped being able to sleep properly. I've been able to subdue my red pill rage in general and have made a lot of progress on myself. But today I woke up in a very depressed state of mind. Since the breakup, I moved towns, lost weight, started uni, tried at least talk to women and work 2 jobs. So, Jesus, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. Why are you even on here? I no longer believe in the one for me, as some may call it. I just didn't have it in me today. But thank you, Krista, for posting. I will overcome my red pill rage. The road ahead. The fuck? Am I misunderstanding what red pill rage is or something? Because this don't sound right to me. Like, what the fuck is this dude talking about? Pills are for people who want to get something they don't have. Get high, get well, get vitamins. They're not getting enough of the natural sources. These people. Yeah, it don't interest the guys that are doing well. You what's so funny is that it's okay. See, it's like when you start jumping down the rabbit hole that is red pill, everything that you thought you actually understood, every time you read through it over in your head, you lose that one because that one is like, wait, oh no, now that one doesn't make sense anymore. That part now doesn't work anymore. We're gonna take this part out too. That don't really match no more. Like if you okay, because the red pill, what they're talking about, marriage and kids is a no. That's why I say that Kevin is not the same as what the fuck they be talking about. Because Kevin is always talking about legacy, you know, like being his term that he uses for a well-to-do man. And him having, his legacy, him having kids to pass into generations. But these red pill dudes, these dudes, they be talking about, like they say, you know, not not being in a relationship, not getting married, not having kids. And this is why I was talking about this whole circle jerk thing. It's just a bunch of dudes in a room together. Like, and it's gonna be a bunch of straight dudes in there trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here, not realizing they just got tricked into this shit. And I'm gonna be laughing my ass off because that shit is hilarious. Circle jerking. That's what they're gonna be doing. They're already doing it. Actually, they're doing it via the internet. Circle jerking on each other. That shit is hilarious. Oh my gosh, it's so sad, so dumb. I'm gonna tell you, I think I would have to murder my son if he started saying some shit like that. I think I'd just would have to take him on out. Like this, I'm like, you ain't gonna be no good for the universe. You leave the world better than you found it. And I done brought somebody here that's gonna make it worse. Oh, oh God. Yeah. Yeah, well Kevin don't be saying that shit that they be talking about. I know that. He be a little rough on the ladies sometimes, but they be needing it though, because they be horrible. They be like, I remember this one girl, she was in there, her hair was busted, she looked crazy. She was in her mama's house. It was junky. And she's junky, it's junky, and she's in her mom's house. Not one or the other, but both. And then she on there, and she didn't have a job, and she had two kids. Now, with all of that being said, guess what she said she wanted? A high value man. How do I get a high value man? She said, Kevin. And Kevin was like, I'm not answering that dumbass question. That I know she fucking with me. Every once in a while, Kevin be like, Are you are you trolling me? That's what he said. Are you trolling me? Is this are you trolling me? Yeah. 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 She had money for her nails. Yeah. And that's why I have a love hate relationship with Kevin, because I mean, you can't, what's right is right. And that shit was clearly right. He just sometimes takes liberties sometimes. You can tell what kind of mood he's in by how he handles people. And I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to kind of pick and choose when to be a dick and not, you got to be professional, you know. So, but that shit be funny as hell, though. I can't get enough of it. I'm conflicted in my mind about it because it's terrible. But I could watch that. I could watch Kevin Samuels talk to women just like I used to be able to watch Maury Povich. Like I used to be able to watch Maury, with the baby mama shows. Like it's just as interesting. It's just as interesting. Yes, didn't have a job, but she had her money for her nails, had her nails done. Oh, that shit was hilarious. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, hey Dirk. So check this out. Did you see the episode? You see his one episode where he's talking to that lady, that white lady with the red hair, the firefighter? Please tell me you did. Please, Dirk. If you are in here and have not hit that like button, I want you to go ahead and pow, pop that thing in the face. Yeah, yeah, the rugged woman. She was a firefighter. She was with red hair. Did you see it? Okay, awesome. All right, let's get into it then. So, Kevin was talking about on that video. He kept saying, well, not kept saying, he was getting into he said that men don't need women. Women need men. Um, right? How are we talking about the same? Are we talking about the same one? I don't remember a dude in that video. Oh no. Did she have red hair? Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. So if the women feel like they can get a man like that, I mean, has that been their experience? So if the women feel like they can get a man like that, oh. No, no, that's not their experience. The thing with women today is that it's that thing with, it's like that free ride thing. That's all. It's like, especially like in the case of that chick who was living in her mom's house with the two kids, hair busted, messy in there, and even had her nails done. We ain't got her nails done, but even though she didn't have a job, um, like she don't want to have to get a job. So what would be the easiest thing to do in her mind? The quickest, easiest thing to do with as little effort as possible would be to find somebody who could take care of her, like her mom, like what her mama doing. So that is that's what that is. It's not that she's had it before or had somebody take care of her. She's clearly not that type of chick where, I mean, she's at her mom's house. If she wasn't, she'd be at somebody else's house, but she just, that's what she would like to have happen, but she don't understand. As in fact, that's actually more of a sign that she hasn't had anything like that. Because if she had had it before, that she would know what would be required and how she wouldn't qualify. So no, I doubt that she's ever dealt with anybody, you know, of what he would call high caliber. She's a money person. Mhm. Let's see. Survival show on oh yeah, the survival show. And the women they were fighting over who was gonna be in charge or whatever, but something by committee. Something by committee. And then they didn't want to wash out the one of the little things, the water thing. And so they cut their water down. And so they ended up having to leave the island early because they were gonna die. Oh, that was hilarious. He tells that story a couple times. He tells that story on a couple different shows. Yeah. Oh yeah, they do. They be bold with it too. They be like, "How much money you got?" It's very, very prostitutish behavior. It's like just the general behavior nowadays. It's almost like everything has seeped into prostitution. It's just different prices, different I forget what the term is when you use like goods and stuff, goods and services for transactions for, you know what I mean? Like barter system, like those types of things. There's a term for all of that. But um it's all like just that. Oh yeah, yeah, no, because what's happening is actually the red pill. The guys who are converting are moving into red pill are the men who are dealing with those particular types of women. Those are these are the women that they're running into that are causing them to like lose their fucking minds and rebel and run to red pill. But it's because of where they go looking for people, where they hang out. Like you find weird people in, like if you are a partier and you go to party places like clubs and bars and shit like that, you're gonna find party people. Like if you want someone who's like settled or something, you'd find that person in a regular place, like a bookstore or some shit, like some like a craft place or just like walking around in a park, like you'd find them in a regular place. But they like to fuck they because they like them to look a certain way. They like them to be, hot girl summer looking. And then they want to talk shit about them for being a part of the hot girl summer. It's like you want it both ways, you know. Like what that's crazy. To me, they both sound like they not living in reality. Yeah, no, definitely not. They are definitely not living in reality. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Oh yeah, just so you guys know, if you noticed with that video that I had posted, I had said that I would put the link in the below, but because I didn't show the video at all or quote anything from it, I was like, I don't want to give him any I didn't say anything, like I didn't use anything of his shit. I didn't want to even promote his nonsense. So I what I did was I went back to the video and I clipped out the part where I said the link is below. So like that part. So now if you were to go back and watch it, you notice that I didn't say that. I clipped it out. So that's just so you know. But the people who had already asked me, what was the video, I just put it in their messages. I put the link so they could see it if they wanted to. If they wanted to, they could see it. Yes, I mean, but this is the guy though.
Wanted love, unconditional love, right?
This is this is the dude.
Wanted to find my soulmate. Doesn't exist.
He's so bitter.
Doesn't exist. And when you take the red pill and you realize that, it's a sobering truth and it's upsetting. Why? Because you go through your whole life believing that being this
Look
Prince
how he
Charming, right,
blinks.
this gentleman, this nice guy, this person that gives more of yourself, that people won't take advantage of that.
He blinks with his whole face.
That's not the way life works. And the sooner you realize that as a man, right, the better off you'll be.
Like
Learning to have some self-respect. Learning that the beta mindset will ruin you. The quicker you learn that, the better off you'll be. I was upset, man. I was upset mostly at myself. Mostly at myself for how naive I was when I looked at my past and how I handled relationships, especially romantic relationships, and how so easily um, Us men are expected to surrender our masculinity. I was also upset at the difference in reaction I saw in the people, I'm talking men and women, and how they responded to me once I embraced my masculinity, right? I was upset that I didn't know this most of my life. Being a man is attractive. People want to be around that. When I say being a man, I mean embracing, right, your masculinity.
Hey, you guys. Could you hear that? Tell me you could hear it. Tell me. Yeah, no. I hadn't seen him before either. And I don't need to see him anymore. Could you hear it though? Could you hear him talking? I put it next to the mic, like the mic to the mic. Did you see? Hey, Dirk, hey, Dirk. Why the fuck was he blinking like that? Shit was just weird. Kind of creepy. Like he was sending out a smoke signal. Like, was this Morse code? Ah, so weird. And you know he was a dick. He was a dick. He was an asshole. And then of course, because only assholes convert to that. Like the people in here said, there's certain little things from it that they got. And then the stuff that they said that they got from it, from the red pill thing that they took from it and decided to use, aren't even a part of the things that these guys are even talking about using. These dudes are they literally found the worst part of it and emphasized it to no end and then made that the entire thing. Like, why do you feel the need to tell people that you have a fuck bitches attitude? Like, it's the same thing of what they used to do when they always had to come out and say, that's why black men don't date, black women. That's why we date white women because black women are nobody wants to date black women and when nobody asked. Nobody asked. I promise you, there's not a black lady on the planet who's crying because you are now off the black lady market. I don't. None of us wanted you. You in particular, like no one wanted you. It's the same thing. It's like, why do they feel the need to announce it? Ask yourself that with the red pill thing. Why are they announcing it and like why do you have to say it to anyone? You just be the thing. You just be the thing, right? Why do the announcement thing? I want an actual answer to that one. Could somebody who has any kind of an inkling of like a part of the red pill thing that they take on or whatever, just some kind of part that they agree with, even the tiniest bit, explain to me why the announcement of it, like why they must be constantly saying it out loud, like pumping it out. Like, why is that? Like if it's what you're doing, why are you pumping it out like that? Like, why does everyone need to know that that's what you're doing? I want an answer. Explain yourself. I'm so proud of myself. I have actually been being consistent. I have done what I said I was going to do every day that I said I was going to do it. My next one, oh, my brother's coming down here. I think this weekend or something, maybe. He was supposed to call and remind me again today because I told him I'd probably forget. BP. Why do people walk around with the I voted sticker on the chest? I don't know. Oh, oh, you got me. Why do people walk around with an I voted sticker on their chest? Because they want you to know that they voted? Well, duh. Oh, I know they want us to know. But if it's a fuck you, I don't give a fuck attitude, it doesn't match. It doesn't match the flaunt it to you thing. I guess they need confirmation from others. Uh, well, I'll tell you another secret. Ooh, I want to know another secret. The red pill gurus, red pills guru, oftentimes you find out they fake. LOL. Well, yeah. They're all fake. They're making up shit as they go along. In fact, in that dude's video, he said he was like saying his thing of what this thing is, and then just like while he was talking, he said then I saw this video or I heard this guy say a friend of his or somebody had said something to him that something is something. I don't know how to find the little part or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, that's true." I'm like, "Oh my god, nigga, you just grabbing on the facts and fiction as you go along and adding them on to your little crew of things to do." Like, I was like, "Oh my god." You could throw anything in the midst of this dude's brain and it would all just get soaked in and become a part of the system. Something wrong with these people. Every time he blink like this, something else leaves his mind. He loses another rational thought every time he blinks. God. Give them confirmation on their choices when people start convoing with them about it. You know what's so funny though? They it's the confrontation that they're actually like, because like say you could tell because actually Kevin falls into this trap himself. He goes they go like people call in. Usually there's some kind of conflict. Usually there's some type of conflict. So what happens is he has more of an expectation that he's going to get a little pushback. Kevin does. So he's already kind of on alert. Now, if the person ends up saying something that actually just rolls into positive and reinforcing his own narratives and stuff, then you'll watch his guard will go down. His eyes will change. Like he'll stop cutting his eyes at the camera. It's weird. But with these got like they it's what's that thing called when you say something to trigger somebody to get mad or to react. They use the word a lot now. I hear the word all the time. Fire. It's like fire lighting. Fire something lighting, fire starting. What's the term? Gaslighting. Yeah, that's it. Gaslighting. Yeah, like it's a lot of like. Well, maybe that is the wrong. I think I think gaslighting thing. Yeah, so they'll like gaslight people, and so if you were to like the best remedy, like the best way to piss them off, like this guy, I could tell with this guy in particular, the best way to piss him off is if a bunch of girls, all girls, flooded his comments of his video just saying positive shit, agreeing with him to no fucking end, and saying that he's a great guy. he'll come back with shitty comments, I bet, in response to those good positive comments, because that's not actually what he's going for. He's going for the shitty comments. He wants the combating because, so that he can then show if he can puff up even more. Well, because I don't care. Because I'm in it. Because da 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 da. But when you disarm him, he can't puff up. He wants to puff up. He wants to puff up. You can't puff up if you're, if you're saying, yeah, that's great. You're great. Because it's gaslighting. Like if somebody tries to gaslight you and you support what they say and you say, yeah, you're right. What the fuck do they do next? The the whole point of gaslighting is to light the fucking fire. So if you gaslight and the first thing that comes is water, puts it out, ain't gonna be no bonfire the fucking night. So clearly, that's how you put him out. You don't feed the bitch. You don't feed it. Instead, you kill it with kindness. You know what? You're so right. That's crazy. I never thought about it like that. Once you recognize that something is gaslighting, do not fucking feed that bitch. I'm gonna tell you, it's something so weird to feed something that it only showed up to fucking eat. Didn't come in to chat, didn't come in because it gave a fuck. It just knew you had the fucking food and it came in and ate it. And then it go on about its business. You know. Gaslighting accomplished if you get them to question their own reality. Um, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think Kevin got me on that a couple of times. Kevin Samuels, he got me on it a couple of times. He made me question stuff, but not no whole lot though, because he's just generally it's just terrible, but he's right. He's not wrong. He's just mean as fuck. You know, he's just very mean. It's like Love and Hip Hop. Oh yeah. Oh my God. They should just call that show the Gaslighting Show. My guy Chris. My guy Chris. Are you new? I have never seen you in here. I just realized that. My guy Chris. Everybody say hi, my guy Chris. I think he's new. I believe so. This is the first show we ever did that was about something. We usually random as fuck. The purpose of gaslighting is to purposely put together false narratives for the sole purpose of getting your victim to question their reality. Well, no, it's to get a reaction out of them by like it makes them try to explain themselves so much and keep explaining themselves and keep explaining themselves and then looking at them like what are you talking about? Like this is making them be like, what the fuck? Am I crazy? Like I could swore that this is what this was. But it's the whole point, the purpose of it though, is to be a dick. It's entertainment. They do it for entertainment purposes. It's to feed I don't know what the personality type of a person who gaslights. I don't it's not a I guess it could be narcissist because that's a lot of energy. That's a nice source of energy for a narcissist to get. Gaslighting. So I guess they could use it. I thought I was the only one thinking this, but y'all right in the money. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are right On the money. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I want to see videos of women complaining they can't get men. They do that. They do that on they do that on what's name show, on Kevin's show. What you talking about? Yeah, man. On, but you get it. Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. Yeah, we not petty in here, my guy Chris. If I know what you meant, I read it how I know you meant it. I ain't gonna make it correct. I type wrong sometimes too. What we got? What's the red pill for women? I think it's pink. I think that's the pink pill. Wait. No, wait. I looked at no, we checked into this before. The pink pill was what was in the pink what's the pink pill? Shit. Yeah, we looked this up. We definitely looked it up. I forgot already. Pink pill is like a pregnancy test. I mean, like a birth control. Oh no. That's right. That's what I kept coming across. And then somebody said it was they said to look it up as they said look up pink pill something. They gave me a word to look it up. What's the pink pill something? Pink pill philosophy. Yeah, philosophy. Okay. So, femcel community idea attractiveness being one of the most important. Okay. All right. You ready? Oh, wait. So back to the red pill guy. Do you think it was a good thing that he realized that nice guys don't finish last and changed to be more manly as a result? What red pill guy? No, he didn't realize that and not do it. That was him titling that was clickbait. He was very very much red pill. He was saying he's no longer angry. Like he was like when he became red pill, he was like he had the red pill rage, which is when you first get in contact with and you just are like lashing out and you're just like fuck bitches and da 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 bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. But then he got to the place. Oh yeah, philosophy. Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, Hargle. Um, but yeah, like so. Oh, dang it! I can't get distracted like that. Let's see. Oh yeah. So he was like the angry version of that, and then he turned into the calm, accepting thing of now I have accepted that this is just what it is, and that the red pill thing is that he's just literally verbally speaking calmer. He was just yelling it before. He hasn't changed the thing. The title of his video was clickbait. Yeah, no, he still thinks that nice guys finish last. Mm. Do you think it was good that he realized that nice guys? Yeah, no, he didn't realize that. He still thinks it. Yeah. Spin Rush RC, what's going on? It's Tokyo, right? Did I get it right? Y'all helping me with my memory. I know I'm right. I'm right, ain't I? You in Tokyo? Spin Rush RC. Am I right? Tell me I'm right so I can feel smart. Yay! You know how I remember? I only remember things like I have to have a reason to remember something. So I remember because it says F and F, like Fast and Furious, and it's Tokyo, like the like Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift movie. See? And that's how I remember. That's right. That's right. And I have the shittiest memory in the world, but that kind of stuff is easy for me to remember. It's easy for me to remember. You're not gonna get sued for F and F. They don't own F and F. That's just same letter twice. That could be fresh and fit. Yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. F and F has a topic for today. I am ready, F and F. What do you think about Sigma males and all these categorizations? I would like a woman's perspective on it because I think it's a load of bullshit. Okay, so we're the missing white girls. Who are the missing white girls? Is it a bunch of them? who who are these white ladies? I don't, I don't, what's the girl's name that just got killed in her fiance by her fiance? Oh, Gabby. Well, we don't know if her fiance did it yet. They gotta find him first. He did it. There, we talked about it. Enough said. I liked her van. I remember that. I can tell you that. And yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? They were together. Police came. Police pulled him over. Something clearly happened. They got back in the vehicle. She went missing. He went home with her van, parked it in his garage, did not announce it to her parents. She was found dead, and that is all. I mean, ain't no bringing her back. It was sad. She looks so young. Oh no, the media is stupid. The media is stupid. Remember the kid, the boy who was driving and ran his car into that lady and her baby, and then everybody in the media, that all the people were all like, he's too attractive to go to jail. I'm like, this nigga is not that hot. He's what? But it's because he's young and got pretty eyes. He looked a little bit evil, in fact, in the face. White people are very bad at being able to spot a serial killer. Like to them, if you know what, I tell you this, I always notice this when you watch, like, because I watch a lot of crime shows and shit, right? So you watch that kind of stuff, like you see, they're always, they have like Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And you're like, he looked like so normal. He didn't look like that. We couldn't believe that he was the person. And black people be looking at him like, are you fucking kidding me? Look at this motherfucker. what White people are not good at identifying crazy other white people. Like, you need somebody on the outside to look in to tell you whom looks crazy. You know, whom looks insane. It's in the eyes, people. It's in the eyes. Jeffrey Dahmer's eyes were blank. Yeah, he did. He ate all the black people. He ate all of them. He sure did. But you know how people will get in the car, like they'll meet people when they're out, and they'll be like, you get a bad feeling, and you be thinking, you know what, I should leave. But you don't want to look rude, you don't want to seem rude, and then you also have that thing lurking in the back of your mind that says, I'm sure I'll be fine, because you have this kind of actual thought of that, because you can't actually fathom something happening to you, because how do you fathom that, right? And so you end up doing something stupid. you, you go to the house with this person, you know even though he's staring at you a little too long, and you know has a look, is looking at you in a way, like you catch him looking at you in a way, and you can't identify that particular look or reason for it, but you just go, I'm sure it was nothing. That's how he got all them people up in his house. That whole scenario that I just fucking said. People talking themselves out of noticing shit. Yeah. Like, yeah. Well, yeah, of course. They were gay. I mean, that's obvious. Let's see. What do you think about Sigma males and all these categorizations? I think that guys are bored. Men are bored. I don't want to blame it on COVID, because COVID takes on enough responsibility as it is. But guys definitely seem to be a little bored. They're coming up with any fucking thing that they fucking can. It's I'm a Sigma, you're an Alpha. I'm a cactus, you're a flower. Like, oh, what else can we be? Ooh, I'll be a pirate. You be a mermaid. Oh my gosh. R. Kelly convicted. Oh, yes. R. Kelly. Oh, I don't see nothing wrong. I wonder if he still feels that way. I wonder if he still feels like, that he can't see anything, not anything wrong with a little bump and grind. Baby. I wonder. I can't help but wonder if he still feels this way. Ah, if he wishes he could go back to that day and said, no, I'll use the toilet instead of you. The commode feels more responsible. R. Kelly is a hot fucking mess. The fact that he's still toting around on the earth, just walking around all willy nilly, is a testament to what how the rules don't apply to everybody. How the rules don't apply to everybody. It's like the shit that people are running around getting away with. And Wesley Snipes' ass went to jail for 5 years. How long was he in there? I think he was in jail for 5 fucking years for the fucking not paying the taxes. Donald Trump ain't paid taxes in what's it been? Was it 8 years? He got to be the president. He got to do 4 years in the White House. Wesley Snipes got 5 in the big house. Explain that. Explain that. Because if that's justice, then so is my volcano. And I want my volcano. Ooh, my guy Chris, are you there? Are you there, my guy Chris? Oh, did he leave? I wanted to tell him my story about the volcano. Was gonna tell him and F because I don't think he knows it either. I don't see nothing wrong with doing a little time, baby. I don't see nothing wrong with doing a little time, baby. Yes, Sonny. Oh my God. What's another? I believe I can fly. I do wish I could fly. Hey, so check it out. So check it out. Here's a thought. What if? No, that wasn't it. Okay. So so what if it turned out to be that song, I believe I can fly. We all saw it as like this inspirational song, right? So what if it turned out that that nigga actually did think he could fly? What if he was just crazy, a crazy person saying, I think I can fly. I can fly, right? What if he was like telling us he was a nut all this time? And we over here like this. Woo-hoo. And this nigga is insane. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind, baby. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh my gosh. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. Yeah, he was. He was. And remember a long time ago they said that R. Kelly couldn't they said he couldn't read, right? And it was like kind of touch and go on whether that was true or not. It was like, oh, what's the chances? That can't be. But I think they said it that he said it in court that he actually can't read. His music's still bumping. You can't throw away I believe I can fly. You could try all you fucking want to, but you can't throw that shit away. It's still gonna exist. You can't wipe off something off the face of the earth of that magnitude. You just can't. I believe, but just now you're gonna have to remember that shit when you hear it, which is what happens with me. Like, still like the song, but it's impossible not to imagine him pissing on somebody, or him like, oh yeah, it's just a lot. It's a lot, really. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's too much for me. Think about it every night and day. Yeah, yeah. I spread my chicken wings and fly away. Walk, walk, walk. I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. Yeah, he was a musical genius. He was. He's also a maniacal genius. He was a crazy person. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Think about it every night and day. Yeah, yeah. I spread my wings and fly away. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes. Sunny, you remember the Gail King? Yes, I do remember the Gail King interview, of course. I watch you, Abba and Preach, Playback, and the Break. I watch all of those too. In fact, Playback is one of my new favorite ones. I love watching them. They actually make me feel very bad about myself. Like, cause it's like, why can't I sit the fuck down and just do that? Just stay on it. Just stay on it. Just stay on it. Like they do so much. They do so many videos. It's like this constant push out of push out of push out. It's actually quite genius. I admire those little guys. And they're young. I'm like, man, they're some smart little whippersnappers. Of course, I love ABBA. So I love ABBA and Preach. And the Breakfast Club, yes. Every morning on my way to work, I listens for my donkey of the day. In fact, I was thinking about creating something kind of like that or whatever. Like I forgot what it was. I thought of a name when I was on my way to work, but I think it was like something about it made me think that there might be something like that already. But I don't remember what it was anyway, so it don't matter. I'm gonna have to come up with something else. I do have my own flavor. Oh, my flavor is Johnny flavor. Mm. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I keep opening up my phone. I'm gonna have to go to work tomorrow. Ooh, so I am gonna have to go to bed. I know. What does Uncle Charlemagne say? The craziest people come from all of the Bronx. No, they come from all of the no, they come from the Bronx and all of Florida or something like it's some way that he puts it. Come from they come from basically they come from the Bronx and Florida. Yeah, come from the Bronx and Florida. Yeah, Uncle Charlotte, Uncle Charlotte. I think it's what he says, Uncle Charlotte. What did your Uncle Charlotte always say? Craziest people come from the Bronx and Florida, and all of Florida. Yeah, that's what he says. The Bronx and all of Florida. That's what he says. All of Florida. Mhm. Dirk is from the Bronx. Ooh, crazy person. Are you a crazy person, Dirk? Dirky Worky. Are you a crazy person? Or no? Mm. Y'all hear my stomach? Ooh. Oh, maybe. Mysterious. Mysterious. All right. We're gonna have to go ahead and I know that's right. Hit that like button now. We are gonna go ahead and shut this thing down and like and subscribe if you are not subscribed. Anyone in here who is not subscribed, please support the channel. We are trying to grow here and become a thing, a good thing, a big thing. I am the oracle, so I have information that the universe needs to know. The only way they're all going to get it is if you help me. Feel free to donate to my mission here. Links below the video. And I love you guys so much. Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me. I heard ABBA rejected your spirit. Yes! Did you see that? EETV? Or did you hear me tell the story? I think you heard me. Yeah, you must have heard me tell the story. Either way, yes, he did. He said, well, he didn't reject it. He just said that was weird. I did a don't know and put I said he was my spirit animal and he read it on the thingy but he only called me Jay. He said I'm Jay. And then he said you are my spirit animal. And then he was like, that was weird. But I said something else with it, but he only read that part. So he only reads like partial. So I won't be doing that anymore. But yeah, okay. Peace. Mm. Oh.